We aren't just selling log homes. If you're going to spend a year with a couple, building their dream home, you need to also have a personal relationship, get a feeling that, you both feel comfortable with each other and getting to know each other. As we go through and design the house, if you know what people's interests are, we go through each individual area, each individual room.
Brooks will sit down with his customers, like Brian and Stacy, and go over everything that they would like in their house, and then he will, by hand, draw it all out for them so they can see how it looks.
From Brooks's point of view and from his experience level, I felt at ease, I felt an immediate trust, and the house, the rest is history.
With real log homes, it's not just a log appearing house from the outside. It is a full log structure. Exterior log walls, exterior gable end walls. We do full logs for the ceiling joists, full logs for the rafter system or the roof system. If you're going to do a log home, it should be log all the way. If you look at the design of the house, if you look at the way that the proximity of the kitchen to the dining room to the living room, the openness, the vaulted ceilings, it's just everything flows. The way that we design our homes, there are no load-bearing walls anywhere in the house. We could actually construct this whole house and not do an interior wall anywhere in the house, with the exception of some posting to support the beams. So to afford you a lot more of an open floor plan. About 20 years ago, real log homes went to, I call them structural or glue-lam ridge beams, and if you look up at the ceiling, that would be the main beam coming down through the ridge of the house. We post all our rafters both on the structural or glue-lam ridge beam and on the outside walls, and so we've eliminated any type of a collar tie, so we were able to do very, very open cathedral areas. It's almost a timber frame. We do a log joist and girder system. We've got a 12 by 12 main girder. We've got log ceiling joists that are all mortise and tenon into the timbers and into the log wall. There are no big steel plates. Everything's done with wood joinery. All the beams are sanded. We detail and chamfer, all the edges, all the ceiling joists. We either power plane, end draw shave, or a combination of the both, just to give them a smoother finish. Each log is pre-cut and pre-numbered. We actually have a cutting list that shows the elevation, and on the elevation, each log is shown and numbered, and then a corresponding number is written on top of each log, so we know exactly where their place is in the construction of the home. Our corner joinery is very important. We do a full mortise and tenon corner joinery, so we have a 4-inch tenon that fits into a 4-inch pocket, and then we have a combination of lock splines and gasketing that actually seals everything together. Log homes are notorious for leaking in the corners, and it's a problem that we just don't have with the real log homes because of the way the joinery system is done in the corners. The logs from real log homes are treated with a product called Timbor. It's a boric acid. They say it's 300 times less toxic than table salt, but it's deadly to any type of a wood-boring insect such as carpenter ants or termites. A lot of people joke and say you're building a log cabin, the insects are going to eat the home in the first 10 years, and that is absolutely not the case. The exterior of the home is treated with a clear wood preservative. The interior log walls, are finished with an oil, either Watco Danish oil or a Waterlocks product, which is a tung oil finish. Ceiling joists and rafters and, timbers and, door and window trim is generally finished with a polyurethane for appearance and durability. The timbers that we use are either southern yellow pine or Douglas fir. The log homes actually take on, a very, very nice patina, as they age. They take on their own character. This particular house, we've done the rustic log, which is round, both outside and inside. We do a round exterior with a flat interior, which is our D log. We don't pre-buy any trim. Everything is made from a solid piece of pine. Every piece of trim in this house has been custom made and custom detailed and sanded and finished. They wanted to do a divider, but not a full wall divider, and we ended up doing log railings to give some kind of definition between the living room and the dining room. We also do a lot of this clear story glass, where this is a gable end that we use on a lot of the homes that we design, both from the first floor and certainly from the loft upstairs. It almost gives you a feeling that you're right outside in all types of weather conditions. We use A lot of glass in the exterior log walls. The white pine is a very bright wood. We also tend to do a lot of skylights for natural light. Wood is such a renewable resource. Not only is it a very healthy product to have your home constructed out of, but it has a very minimal impact. How many homes can you walk into and have a tree in your kitchen? My wife and I have been working together for about 20 years. Linda and I could probably go to anybody's house that we've ever worked for and probably sit down and have dinner with them tonight. We still have a good relationship after the sawdust is cleaned up and the dust is settled and the people have moved in.